So I've had a chance to study thousands of authors. I've talked about this many times, and I've often asked myself, are there commonalities in authors that are successful? I mean, epic level authors versus those that just get by. And although I haven't figured out yet if there really are definitive commonalities, like a roadmap that you can follow to become the next J.K. Rowling or the next John Maxwell, I have realized that the greatest authors that I've studied have all managed to carve out a niche in what they're doing. Here's a classic example. There's an author named Steve Alton. Steve Alton, you can check him out at stevealton.com. He is a fiction writer, and he's actually written, he calls it science faction. It's these incredible science fiction stories where Steve comes up with a real set of facts and creates some science and some fiction in the middle of those facts. He often writes about prehistoric water-based animals and puts them in areas that really exist. In his first book, one of his first books, which was an epic success, millions of copies sold, it was called Meg. It was about a 60-foot MacLeod shark, which is a prehistoric ancestor to the great white, that was found deep in the Marianas Trench in the warmer parts of the water, and then what it did to wreak havoc to the world afterwards. Steve Alton has become an expert on the Marianas Trench, on the MacLeod shark, and many other prehistoric animals. In his newest book, Vostok, that's coming out in the spring of 2015, he delves deep into Lake Vostok, a mile below the Antarctic surface. And deep down in Lake Vostok, the Russians have found hearts beating. Now, it's single-celled amphibians and amoebas, but Alton wrote into a Vostok story, an incredible epic adventure with a beast that's been around for 10,000 years. Anyway, the point to the matter is, whether it's fiction or non, the authors that do the best in their genre or in their series, they carve out a niche and make themselves experts in it, and you should do the same.